This week on The Rock, Amy Agregard brings important information about the SAT. Lauren McClintock looks into how we can stay together during quarantine. Maddie Snyder brings us out of cabin fever. Elijah Horta documents a snapshot of her time. And the cooking comrades prove that you don't have to be together to enjoy the art of cooking. All that and more this week on The Rock. Good afternoon, evening, morning, or whenever you get around to seeing this. I'm Wine7 with The Rock. Due to the current circumstances, The Rock will no longer be able to access its new studio. Despite this, our purpose to inform, entertain, and inspire remains. For the rest of the school year, we will continue to release episodes of The Rock. We begin with an important bit of news regarding the SAT, an important part of many people's year. Amy Agregard has the scoop.
The coronavirus has left a mark on school systems of the world. Students are now restricted to online classes and independent learning. One of the most significant changes that has taken place is the excusing of the SAT for the class of 2021 and future classes, as students cannot take the tests in a controlled environment. The University of California school system said April 1st it would suspend its admission testing requirements for the class of 2021. Tufts University in Massachusetts and Boston University also plan to suspend SAT requirements. Northeastern University in Massachusetts, all public universities in Oregon, Texas Christian University, Western Michigan University, and many others plan to reserve flexibility for oncoming class of 2021 and future classes depending on the length of the pandemic. There are pros and cons to canceling the SAT. A certain score on an SAT will kickstart a student's application process to weed out schools that don't fit their score. Nicole Hurd, the founder and chief executive of the College Advising Corps, stated that the idea is, I get a score, then I know the range of my schools. Others disagree with the test, saying that one score is not an accurate representation of a child's knowledge and preparedness for a university and a workforce beyond it. Also, not all students have the same access to teachers and learning tools to get them prepared to take the SAT. This causes an uneven playing field for those taking the test. Let us know what you think of the SAT being suspended as a requirement to get into a college or university. For the Rocket AHS, I'm Amy Agregard.
Thanks, Amy. Now, for some less stress-inducing news. Lauren McClintock looks into how we're all staying connected during the stay-at-home order.
Everyone is trying to make the most of quarantine, whether that means picking up a new skill, hanging out with your pet, or just catching up on all the sleep you've missed out on this year. The one thing we can't do is hang out with our friends. Or can we? In a time of social distancing, people are having to come up with creative ways to stay connected and, well, not be socially distant. Zoom calls, FaceTime, and good old-fashioned texting have been pretty effective, but they don't really make up for face-to-face interaction. I decided to ask some participants how they were staying social despite quarantine-imposed limits.
Well, I haven't really been. My only friend is my dog now. That's it.
So probably like everyone else, I've been using social media and I've been on Zoom and Google Chat. I have a really fun book club that is virtual now, and so that's been fun, and I'm spending a lot of time with my cute little family.
And how have you been staying social during social distancing? No comment.
One creative way my friends and I have started using are so-called parking lot parties that allow us to stay at least 6 feet away while also allowing us to just hang out and see each other. The idea is that we all either sit on the hoods of our cars, in our trunks, or on the occasional lawn chair so that we can talk face to face without risking spreading the virus. Drive-by birthday parties are a great way to show support and celebrate your friend's special day without breaking state coronavirus guidelines. However you choose to be social during this strange time, make sure to use common sense and to keep yourself and others safe. Reporting for The Rock at AHS, this has been Lauren McClintock.
Thank you, Lauren. Now, on to our next segment. Cabin fever, being bored out of your mind, climbing up the walls out of the lack of anything to do are very common with the situation in our country. Almost all of us are on stay-at-home lockdown, so it begs the question, can we not be bored during all this? Maddie Snyder says, yes we can.
Here is 10 things to do while in quarantine. First, try a new recipe. I love baking, so I tried making air fryer donuts. Second, board games are a great way to disconnect and spend time as a family. 3, try a new hobby. My new hobby was taking care of my succulents. Now, it's not a new hobby, but it is a hobby that I have recently found to love. 4, talk to someone you haven't talked to in a while. Being in quarantine is getting on everyone. After all, it is already May. 5, find a new favorite movie. Movies can be awesome to watch. 6, chalk your walk. This is a great way to spread happiness throughout your neighborhood. 7, have a group chat with friends. Being in quarantine, you're away from everyone. But you get to see your friends on a group chat. What's better than that? 8, go outside and unplug. I cannot tell you how great that has felt these past few days. Just being able to be outside in nature when it's not raining. 9, deep clean your room. Okay, I am a teenager. My room is always a mess. But being alone and locked inside your house gives you a great time to be able to deep clean. Finally, 10, a self-care day. Self-care is so important during this time. You need to make sure your mood is not low. You need to make sure that you are keeping yourself amazingly happy.
Hopefully that'll make us not bang our heads against the wall for fun. On the topic of fun, Elijah Huerta documents a snapshot of our time and also provides things to do for fun while you're in quarantine.
Hey everyone, it's me, Elijah. Man, I can't believe we've been stuck in our houses during this pandemic for about 7 weeks now. That's a long time, knowing that you can't even go to your friend's house to hang out or go to public spaces where there could be lots of people, like the park, awesome something, the grocery store, maybe even the skate park. And I know that feeling like everyone else. And during these times I've just been playing video games, hanging out with friends online, going on hikes with my family, etc., etc. And some of you have probably done the same, but for those of you who haven't, let me suggest some things that you can keep yourself and your family occupied. Going on a hike is pretty nice to do. Just being able to get outside of your house and be able to enjoy the fresh air. But I thought we had to stay inside during this pandemic, you may be asking. But yes, you probably should stay inside, but honestly, it isn't really gonna hurt as long as you bring a mask and stay 6 feet apart by anyone that you come across on the trail with your family. Then you should be good. Playing video games is also another great thing to do during this pandemic. You could play with your family, you could play with friends online, or just play by yourself. It's just that video games are just a good way to escape reality, especially during these times. Playing with your pets is another great activity to raise your spirits and make you not bored out of your mind the entire day. And just being able to spend some time with your pets is definitely going to make you and your pet's day great. Especially when it comes to me and my dog Charlie Brown. He's just such a bundle of joy, and I just love spending time with my dog. It is great. Drawing is a good way to express your creativity and express yourself as an artist. So if you got like a favorite place or a favorite character from like a game, a storybook, or an anime, if you will, then happy drawing. Go wild, do whatever. And finally, going on a road trip. Now, I don't mean literally go on a road trip and go to like some other state for a while. No, like I mean like go like just ask your family to go on a road trip, or just go on a road trip by yourself if you know how to drive, and just drive around for a while. It's a good way to like get out of the house and just see places while like during this pandemic. It's a good thing. It's a good thing to do. It's definitely a good way to unwind. And with that, I'm Elijah Huerta, reporting for The Rock.
Thank you, Elijah. Speaking of everyday life, cooking is essential, which is why we have our best junior cooking talent, the Cooking Comrades, to guide us through making a breakfast that isn't just cereal for the 13th time in a row. Everybody's in-season quarantine breakfast. Let's watch.
Hello, my name is Joni Amaya.
And I'm Bradley Logan.
Your quarantine companions. What was that? And we're the Cooking Comrades, your quarantine companions.
Quarantine.
So, what are we making today, Brad? What are you making today, Bradley?
We're making blueberry pancakes.
Blueberry pancakes?
What a coincidence, Bradley. I've never made pancakes in my life. Hit me with the ingredients, Brad.
Alright, so we are going to need 3/4 cup of milk, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of white vinegar, 1 egg, 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of white sugar,
1.5
1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and cooking spray. Oh, blueberry, key ingredient.
While we wait on Jonah to do that, let's read some fun facts, shall we?
I'm back.
Here's the, I can't even count how many times I just sat there and stared like a right at the camera.
So first, you're going to stir the milk and vinegar together in a bowl. That doesn't seem right.
What?
I don't know.
Bradley, it's in the recipe.
I know,
Bradley, are you trying to tell me to deviate from the recipe?
What?
And then you leave it for 5 minutes.
5 dang minutes?
Okay, do you have another bowl with you?
Yes.
Put the flour, sugar, baking soda, and baking powder and salt in that bowl.
Just give me a sec.
You're quite slow.
Just give me a sec.
1 teaspoon of baking powder.
1 teaspoon of baking powder.
Like when you're playing that.
Card game called Uno, and you're trying to get 1 card.
Bradley, your improv skills are on point today.
1/2 teaspoon of salt. Like the stuff that is in your tears when you cry.
So if you cry, Jonah, you will have salt.
Cry.
Cry for me. Alright, now go back to that first bowl, and you're gonna crack the egg into there.
A dang egg.
We're gonna do something a bit crazy. So you know the second bowl that we made. I need you to pour that into the first bowl.
Alrighty, let's go. Oh my god, Bradley. We did it. I did it. It was just me. Come on, that looks dang delicious.
Is it as delicious as these fun facts?
What's your fun fact, Brad?
I got 100 of them. McDonald's once made bubblegum flavored broccoli.
Fun fact 2.
We'll see you at the pan. What am I doing?
You want facts or do you want jokes?
Bradley, I need a complete focus right now. Alright, I'm going, Bradley, I'm going. Boop, boop, boop. Look at that. Okay, I'm gonna flip that, Brad. Ready? What the heck? Why it look like that? I might have put too much oil on it. Is that how a pancake looks? I don't know. Hey, that side looked like a pancake. Look at that. I can't. It's hot. I feel like they're getting better each time. Can I get a flippy? Woo! Oh, so close. Whoop. Please open. Please open. Who designed this? Alright, Bradley. Now it's time to put it to the real test. I mean, it looks great. If it tastes bad, I'll be very sad.
Good consistency.
That is good. That's a good pancake right there. This is the best thing to come out of cooking, comrades. And Bradley can't even taste it. And with that, remember to stay home and stay safe. Wear masks, wash your hands, all that fun stuff. Make yourself some delicious pancakes.
I've had it with you. I want a pancake!
Hopefully that will help everyone's culinary skills improve. Certainly help with mine. From my rock to yours, stay safe, HS.